terrified, I don't want you to like me, wait. Especially when you were touching me. I know you want it, baby, look at me and see. We all fire, babe. We all fire, babe. Fire, babe. I say never, never will I take another one aside you. But you did push me every time I beg you. Can you read my messages or do? Why let me build? Can you read my messages or do? Why let me build? Can you read my messages or do? We on fire, baby. Especially when you were touching me. I know you want it, baby. Look at me and see. We all fire, babe. We on fire, babe. When we fight and you curse, you cry and it hurts and it burns. Fire, babe. Just like it's rehearsed, an entire rerun when I go live. But then I love you, that's all I need, simple. Not because I don't to be single, love. Push me inside like every pringle, love. Oh, me singing, no singing, no singing. We are fire flames. Yeah. We on fire, yeah. Especially when you were touching me. I know you want it, baby. Look at me and see. We all fire flames. We all fire flames. Fire.
It is your weekend radio station, baby.
Non-stop jam.
Thank you. Far too kind.
You are listening to the Remedy radio station, Solutions 93.9 FM.
I'm a piano, it's a big vibe, but the girls them know. Steadily, heavily. I'm a piano, it's a big vibe, but the girls them know. They see me coming, they shout hallelujah. Every day it feels like a new year. Overseas they won't chop me like suya. I know big dog, but it's true, yeah. Tired so greasy, you they dance like Chris Breezy, easy. I'm on my wrist, they cold, they freeze you. Them know they call me Mr. Money for no reason. I see they go, I'm a piano. We go show, we go let them know. Now we they run the town and then they show. We got than any woe, stronger than any woe. Bad man flows, put them on their toes. On the low, they got them know. My baby short, that's out to Jamo. Carol up to pass me the fatty. Piano, it's a big vibe, but the girls them know. Steadily, heavily. I'm a piano, it's a big vibe, but the girls them know.
Yeah, what you call? Nigga, back to the time to Wale Sherry one. Turn me up, we are carry on. Shake your caravan, body don't call it on. What you call? Dead on the floor. I can never fall, I like it to 44. I'm trading all of my soul now for my peace. I'm glad I made it, had a belly of the beast. From the ground up, to the end up, to the fandom. We know that the random, but we then shine down, and then it never done. I'm telling y'all, better get the memorandum. One thing I know, I'm a piano, all of my piano. No, Messi I know, Italiano, Lucky Luciano, kill him to grips all I know.
Piano.
I'll be on the phone, calling you tonight. I wanna make you show me, make we know the vibe. I don't wanna sleep alone, wanna hold you tight, but I fool my eyes, but I'll be alright. Forever, oh my laptop, oh my keto, oh my shit on.
car, you still be riding for me. Back when I had no rubber, you still be spending feelings. Back when I had no boss, you still be standing me. Back when I had nobody, I had you. If you like, show me what you really feel inside. Let me kiss you on your lips. If you like, we can both decide. Baby, let me kiss you on your lips. Choke on me, I'm on, choke on me, choke on me, choke on me, I'm on, choke on me, choke on me, choke on me, oh, choke on me,
back when I'm thinking for now you they bring me back. Back when I don't get liver, now you they boost my morale. Back when I never go again, but now you go on my visa. Eh. Back when the thing no swore, now you they give me joy.
If you like, show me what you really feel inside. Let me kiss you on your lips. If you like, we can both decide.
I love DJ Oasis.
Follow my command like zombie. Go down on me, you with your coca body. Cause this your milky for front enough for me. Hold on for me, I no go do me corny. And if you're milky in a fighty, I saw me to look. Gelato honey, oh baby, smile. Baby, gonna. Waka waka when you enter my licha. Baby, gonna. Will you give me sugar? Wala. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa. Girl, I'll be foolish if I don't let you indulge me. Your lips like poison, I'll take my chance with you. If I did, you're in denial, I'll show you I'm loyal. Don't want that bomb way down like tsunami. Would you hold me down in the gonna waka when you enter my licha. Baby, gonna, do you give me sugar? Wala. Macho Mona Lisa,
she say you be my man, and then I'll be your woman. I'm very willing, I'm ready to be your dad. You take me places I've never been before. This love is crazy, sure you want testing me that. So I said, anything you want, I go do. Say your love, turn me to more. Tell me what them haters gon' do. No idea, they don't get password to the Wi-Fi. They just want to know our lifestyle. For your love, I know get control. I keep loving you every day. I'ma be high but not today. You know it anyway. It's me and you against the world anyway. Even inside here, we'll go all the way. Cause it's nice to see the rainbow. Anytime the rain goes, showed you to my day one and the whole like you. So I said, anything you want I go do. Say your love to me tomorrow. Tell me what them haters gon' do. No idea, they don't get password to the Wi-Fi. They just want to know our lifestyle. For your love I know get control.
kẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wá sínú pátì now. Torí wá sáwọn lẹ́yìn ilẹ̀kùn wá sí rí. All eyes on me when I enter the party. All eyes on me when I enter the party. Má kẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wá sínú pátì now. Money money bèrè wá sínú pátì now. Wọ́n pè wọ́n gbà. Oríire gbà money wọ́n gbé wọ́n gbà. Oríire gbà. Oríire gbà. Oríire gbà. Oríire gbà. Tẹ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ ti ń jọyọ̀. Tẹ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ ti ń jọyọ̀. Oríire. Oríire. Tẹ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ ti ń jọyọ̀. Tẹ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ ti ń jọyọ̀. Oríire. Oríire gbà. All eyes on me. Mo feel it, mommy. They never seen this kind of press where I got it. They never seen this. Mo ti ra goldie, mo ti ra aṣọ. Mo ti pe makeup artist. I don't change money to flank joy. I'm the life of the party. All eyes on me when I enter the party. All eyes on me when I enter the party. All eyes on me. Má kẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ wá sínú party now. Money money bèrè wá sínú party now. Wọ́n pè wọ́n gbà. Oríire gbà money wọ́n gbé wọ́n gbà. Oríire gbà. Oríire. Oríire gbà. Oríire gbà. Oríire gbà. Tẹ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ ti ń jọyọ̀. Tẹ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ ti ń jọyọ̀. Oríire. Tẹ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ ti ń jọyọ̀. Tẹ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ ti ń jọyọ̀. Oríire. Oríire.
I love DJ Olex.
Hola, que era grita, baby.
SK on the track. SK on the track.
You know you the ginger. If you know how you the cause trouble. You know go one person. Love the way you the dance, yeah. I am when made you. Why get kind love faji? Mommy, it is cool. Let's hop in my Maserati. Baby, hop in my Maserati. I said hop in my Maserati. Hop in my Maserati. Girl, I wanna see you go down. Say me I love the way you bend body. Hop in my Maserati. Baby, hop in my Maserati. And I just wanna see you right. Let me give you butterfly. Say now you didn't mesmerize me. I'm on the show of the city lights. When I want the music, we can do it. It's how we baby steady on me. I'm at the point in life, if you understand me or not, misunderstand me or not, me, I'm okay. I'm okay. And if you think I'm wrong or not, long as it's what I want, me, I'm okay. I'm okay. Cause who are you to judge me like say you be holy past? And they love my life, get my peace of mind, that I try survive. We all be sinners, my body, nobody holy bad. And my happiness comes first, I never come life to stress, yeah. I be like Terminator, I the deliver, I pass it doctor. I be like
care for perfect. As long as I'm happy. See me, I know for sure they know me. Young boy, but I know G. 6 years, no be small thing. And since I entered the game, fatality. All the troubled days, sleepless nights, things I see, inside life. I think I tell you the things I see. Don't they live to impress nobody. Out my thing, them forget. So only can me. Oh no. Oh no. Who are you to judge me like say you the only past? I didn't love my life, give my peace of mind. I didn't try survive. We all be sinners, my body, nobody only bad. And my happiness comes first. Never come life to stress, yeah. I be like, I be like,
Don't sleep, wake up.
Collect your money.
Sleep, wake up.
Collect your money.
Wake up.
Tera, go get the moolah.
Wake up.
Koniko kala. Kala ko yellow dilla. Don't walk, you don't try. You supposed to be jai. Kilo come, you come, person my down, person we don't mind. Boy, when I land softly on the sofa floor. So far so good, koni bajo. Let me see you. Oh lo lo lo, let me see you. Oh lo lo lo, bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you de buka. Oh lo lo lo, let me see you. Oh lo lo lo, bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you de buka. Oh lo lo lo, let me see you. Oh lo lo lo, bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you de buka. Oh lo lo lo, let me see you. Oh lo lo lo, bukao. Let me bukao. Let me see you de buka.
Fresh and clean, me looking, say you notify. I don't send nobody, I can live my life. If you're not talking money, you go call my line. So man, just one day happy, man, one day alright.
Ṣayé Monaco, be my sweet baby Nado. And when them talk, them say my money they shout. See me go down, see Ronaldo, I love Ṣayé Monaco, be my sweet baby Nado. So let them talk, say my money they shout, oh, money they shout, see when I come, I make a love for us. Welcome to my party. Wọ́n kígbe wọ̀ dábọ̀, abẹ́ iṣẹ́ ọ̀dọ́. Alówó máa lọ́lá, ọmọ yèmí ṣiṣẹ́ bá dọ́là. Wọ́n kígbe wọ̀ dábọ̀, abẹ́ iṣẹ́ ọ̀dọ́. Wọ́n kígbe wọ̀ dábọ̀, ajáyé kò dábọ̀, dáadáa. Wọ́n kígbe wọ̀ dábọ̀, ajáyé kò dábọ̀. Every time I call on God, Jah make that blessing. Fucking my sins and guide on my stepping Lord. To Joe, say shop on my head and go.
It's Saturday Sports Safari. It's Saturday Sports Safari.
Yeah.
is your weekend radio station, baby.
We'll be back with more hit music after this commercial.
Omo, our eye don't see way for this cash palava. As conductor they shout.
As it enter, so enter with your change.
Market women go dey holla.
I beg, this money don't say no fit collect now.
Supermarket people go dey tell you say.
Okay, we no get change. I beg, use and take sweet now.
When you come see that better yama roasted fish with all the hungry you since in come.
I no carry my wallet come out too.
See, life not supposed hard like this, so now make all of us for Nigeria they pay for everything with Momo. Dial star 671 hash or download the new Momo app. Make you follow enjoy this better life. Momo, better than cash.
Whenever I tell people I'm a full-time master student and a content creator, they go, huh? How are you able to do both all at once? You be witch? No be juju, na MTN 5G. Ever since 5G came into my life, I've been on cloud 9. I get to take my classes online in real time and upload my videos before you say Jack Robinson. Even Babe isn't left out. Our long distance is waxing strong.
Hello, babe. Can you hear me? Your video is frozen again.
We don't do that here, because life is a breeze.
Experience the wonders of MTN 5G. Hyper-fast internet connection with no buffering, zero lag, and quality data capabilities like never seen before. Available on broadband and mobile. MTN, Nigeria's #1 5G network. What are we doing today?
It is your weekend radio station, baby. It is your weekend radio station, baby.
I love this song. This time, it's more music. Let's talk.
Check out time right now. It is 1:23 from Solutions 939 FM. It is Saturday Sports Safari. This is where we serve you all the latest concerning the world of sports and entertainment. My name is Oladapo Kunubi, aka Young Striker 9. Good afternoon, Ibado. While the Premier League is back, remember last night it was Manchester City recording a 3-0 victory over Burnley, and it was also a way to say welcome to European football. In La Liga, games were also played. Well, on the show, we'll put you up to speed. Talking about games across Europe. We'll also garnish with a lot of great sounds. We'll live update this afternoon. It is Arsenal against Nottingham Forest, and the game is goalless. 23 minutes of action of that particular one. We'll also take you back to what happened last night. Favour Lawrence will also be joining me. Cass, our father, will also be joining us in the studio. Well, as we also connect with the man, Kalajo Alfred himself, all the way from the United States of America. Remember, games were also decided at the FIFA Women's World Cup earlier today. France got knocked out at the FIFA Women's World Cup via penalty. And, a lot of people felt like maybe there's luck on the Australian side. The game went into penalty shootouts. And we felt like, okay, maybe Australia has got this, to bottle. Remember, Australia lost against Nigeria in their second game of the FIFA Women's World Cup, and Nigeria that even won that game is out of the FIFA Women's World Cup. England is currently leading Colombia 2-1 at the FIFA Women's World Cup. Remember, they had a player sent off in Nigeria's game, and that's James, and she'll be missing. She missed today's game. She also missed the semi. Should England get to the semi-final? Yes, it looks like England is going to the semi-final. But let's wait and see till the blowing of the final whistle. She will also miss the semi-final game. So that means if England gets to the final, well, she should be able to play in that final. Well, a lot of people have been reacting concerning that. We look at that also on the show. But let's go back to Music Box, and when we come back, we look at live updates and the fixtures of games going down in England, France, Netherlands, Spain this afternoon. And well, one man just in the back of the net for the Gunners this afternoon, and is none other than Nketiah. Well, we look at this and more. Maybe the Jola Balaba, the Emirates Stadium. Let's go.
Initiating range process.
Oh my God, oh my, I am impressed you. You're heaven sent, oh. My loving is real, I no pretend, oh. 100%, oh. Backing it up, back in the days with those guys where I no fit connect, oh. You better correct yourself, oh, before you collect, oh. Oh my God, oh my, I'm in San Francisco, jamming the best, oh. Thankful for better days and I still hope for the best, oh. One for can see, one for can lay, one more by the best. Let me go like the man. Food for thought, no digest, oh. Time, loaded, time, loaded, time, loaded, time. My blessings follow you. Time, loaded, time, loaded. Let my blessings follow you. Keep my current, move it, man. Be letting me go. Lower, lower, push your buttons. Lower, lower, push your buttons. Keep my current, move it, man. Be letting me go. Lower, lower, push your buttons. Lower, lower, push your buttons. Make we do this business, so days on percent, but I don't want you with the connect, go with in tempo. You know, if carry family come inside the game, no people and they intend. You better correct yourself, before you collect. Oh my God, oh my, I'm in San Francisco, jamming the best, Thankful for better days and I still hope for the best, One for can see, one for can lay, one more by the best. Let me go like you, man. Food for that.
Me pay, I love these other niggas, what they wanna do is stack a lot. I'm the hardest nigga on the block. Got the girl them singing. What's up for me pay, I love all of you, jungle death. I got all the money in the bank. I got all the money in the shelf. Motherfucking hands up in the air, make it done. Well, here, cigarette on the bun, woman of the year. Put them on the run, man of the year, my year. People on bed, gel on there, can't stop the hyper. If kids instrumental, girl boy running mental. Havana passes, one no passing, Ungu Ega, Zanzata Toleva, Havana passes, Yusu passes, Ungu Ega, Zanzata Toleva.
I love DJ Alex.
Mr. Money, no go surrender. My baby Bella, I love you forever. With you, do you remember? Remember, my baby, remember. Say you spend all my cheddar on you. I'ma go to Jojo, put me like a country boy. I got put me Joe, top. I know say you want some more. Mr. Money with the vibe, you know I know the do. Give it to me, Jojo. Jaja my shakity po. Skip the Babylon, match up the Babylon. I didn't knock on your door. Give it to me, Jojo. Jaja my shakity po. Skip the Babylon, match up the Babylon. I didn't knock on your door. I'm on me to two heavy, very go to carry. Oh, get it, oh no funny. I can't feel it, I'm copy, but I think I'm doing it. I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
1:31 is the time. Solutions 939 FM. Well, let's quickly update you on the show. This afternoon is Arsenal leading Nottingham Forest, the first game of the season this afternoon, and that also happens to be the second game in the English Premier League for this weekend. Remember, last night it was Manchester City recording a 3-0 victory over Burnley, and that was at the Turf Moor Stadium. Although, remember, Burnley had a man sent off in that one. And well, that's the fourth goal of the English Premier League for this season, scored by Eddie Nketiah over Arsenal. Well, and guess what? Bukayo Saka just got the second goal right now for Arsenal. Okay. Bukayo Saka, well, I don't know if you have him in your Premier League fantasy. I have Saka on my Premier League fantasy. You must finish the tea before you jump on the mic. You are under suspension until you finish the tea. Okay, somebody's taking tea this afternoon. I don't understand who takes hot tea on a Saturday afternoon. Well, Arsenal is having a roller coaster season, right? Maybe very early we say that, but I mean, or maybe too early we say that. And well, let's see how Bukayo Saka. Well, he had a trademark goal. It's just to scoring from outside the net. Outside the box. That is what is happening right there at the Emirates Stadium. So the fire is on Nottingham Forest. But looking at the starting lineup for Arsenal this afternoon from the Emirates Stadium, well, we've got Ramsdale in goal, Partey defends, White, Saliba, Timber in the back line. Midfield, we've got Odegaard, new signing, Declan Rice and Havertz. We also look at Martinelli up front, Eddie Nketiah up front, and Bukayo Saka. Remember, Martinelli created the assist for Eddie Nketiah to score the first goal, and Bukayo Saka is, he got the second goal. Remember, Bukayo Saka also happens to be part of the star players for Arsenal last season, and he's just picking it up from where he stopped last season. Looking at the starting 11 for Nottingham Forest, we have Gibbs, Johnson, Danilo up front. On line of Nigeria in the midfield, Mangala, Yait, and Sergio Aurier of Ivory Coast in the midfield. Looking at the back line, we've got Mark Inan, Wara, and Boliwa. They have Turner in goal. But remember, Matt Turner of the United States left Arsenal for Nottingham Forest. Yeah. And maybe it felt like he's still playing for Arsenal. I don't know, right? Okay. Let's also quickly take you up to speed. What is happening? Well, live update. England is through to the next round of the FIFA Women's World Cup, beating Colombia 2-0. And they will be joined by, they will be joining Australia. Remember, Australia qualified earlier this morning to the next round of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Let's just quickly let you know how it really stands right now. For some games decided and who will be facing who at the next round of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Same as fixtures we are expecting. Well, in the semi-finals right now, it will be Spain facing Sweden and Australia facing England. And that means that on the 15th of August will be the battle between Spain and Sweden. Looking at what has happened so far. Well, for Spain, defeated Netherlands 2-1 in added extra time to qualify to the next round, while Sweden defeated Japan to pick their ticket to the semi-final. And a lot of people are saying, well, for Spain, looking at how they considered against Japan in the group stage, maybe they've learned their lessons. And, well, for Sweden, Nobody's really talking about Sweden, but remember the semi-final is scheduled for Tuesday. That should be next week Tuesday, and that will be by 8 o'clock at the Eden Park at night. Let's look at the movement of Sweden getting to the knockout round of the FIFA Women's World Cup. Remember, Sweden topped the Group G with 9 points, winning all their games, conceding just one goal and scoring 9. So, let's look at the teams that defeated South Africa 2-1, defeated Italy 5-0, defeated Argentina 2-0. Moving to the round of 16, they played goalless but edged the United States 5-4 on penalties. And, moving to the quarterfinals, defeated Japan 2-1 to pick that semi-final slot. Okay, now let's look at Spain. The way Spain moved to the semi-final of the FIFA Women's World Cup. I mean, the first started like a house on fire, beating Costa Rica 3-0. And, they got to the second game. They edged Zambia 5-0. Also, in the final game of the group, that's the third game of the group, they lost 4-0 against Japan. And they finished second behind Japan in the group stages. Now moving to the round of 16 for Spain. It felt like maybe, yes, they've learned their lessons because they defeated Switzerland 5-1 to move to the round of 16. However, when they got to the quarterfinals, they defeated Netherlands in added extra time 2-1. And for Australia, England. Well, let us start with England. Well, for England, in Group D, they finished atop of Group D. Can this be? Oh, that could have been a third goal for Arsenal. But let's wait and see if the Gunners can score 3 goals early in the first 45 minutes. 37 minutes of action between Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. Okay, so let's talk about England. England, had 9 points in the Group D of the FIFA Women's World Cup that had Denmark, China, Haiti. They scored 8 goals, conceded just 1, defeating Haiti 1-0, defeating Denmark 1-0, bashing China 6-1. By the way, they even spelled China in that game, and that was the only game where they conceded, in the group stage. And when they got to the round of 16, England took on Nigeria, played goalless, and defeated Nigeria 4-2 on penalties. Yes. Yeah. We know. Before it starts hitting us, we know, right? Okay. So, and England went, from the round of 16, got to the quarterfinal round and defeated Colombia 2-1. So it first looked like maybe England, maybe it was going to be difficult, but they came from behind to score 2-1 and beat Colombia. So, and for Australia, yes, these two teams, for Australia and England, they both have played Nigeria. So we wish them all the best. And like people always say, any team that battles Nigeria can get to the final. Yes, but if you beef them, it's your own cup of tea. But now let's talk about Australia's movement from the group stages as they were able to move to the next round. Okay. Now, looking into the Group B, it was Australia that topped Group B with 6 points from 3 matches, losing the game against Nigeria, but they scored 7 goals, conceded 3. Looking at the first game, defeating the Republic of Ireland 1-0 and lost against Nigeria 2-3. And, they went into the next round, into the last game of that group, beating Canada 4-0. And for Australia, getting to the round of 16, they faced Denmark, defeated Denmark 2-0. And if you look at that game, everybody felt like, okay, maybe the co-hosts, they have, something to prove. Beating Denmark, scoring a goal in the first half and another one in the second half at the Stadium, Australia, Sydney. And, when they got to the quarterfinal today, they played goalless and played 7-6 against France. It was just like A dramatic penalty shootout. So now Australia will be facing England. These two teams have played penalties at the FIFA Women's World Cup, before getting to the semi-final round. So the question now is, who deserves to be in the final? Is it Spain, Sweden, Australia, or England? These are the questions we are looking at and we'll be talking about in the next few minutes on the show. Well, Favor Lorotola is here this afternoon, and I feel like he should be happy seeing Saka gets the first goal of the season for himself and second goal of Arsenal this season.
What do you feel? I came to my hometown to come and enjoy myself.
Who are you? You
about
came
Saka,
to your
my
hometown.
baby.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Saka, my baby, came. He saw and he conquered, and he's back, roaring like a lion, seeking to do four. Welcome, good afternoon, everybody. It is the sea.
Okay. Now I get it right.
But honestly, I am not happy because England defeated Colombia, and I was expecting that we would get.
I knew that.
Colombia out, but everything is God's will. Whatever happens.
Well, nobody sent Nigeria not to score their goals at the FIFA Women's World Cup at the end.
If
the
they
penalty
had actually
shootout.
won England, I'm sure they would have defeated Colombia.
As
That's
if what?
easy. I'm sure if they had actually won England, they would have defeated Colombia. So you have to put faith in a lot of things. Put faith in your players. Put faith in your team that they're going to really deliver. But God knows best. So we keep hoping, and we see who will actually win the FIFA Women's World Cup.
Okay, so now let's move on this afternoon, and let's quickly take you straight to what is happening in the world of tennis this afternoon. Carlo Alcaraz is out of the Canadian Open. Imagine losing against Tommy Paul. It was a hard battle, yes, against Tommy Paul. Carlo Alcaraz lost the first set 3-6. He won the second set 6-4, but lost the third set 3-6. For Gil Monfils, followed Alcaraz out of the Canadian Open ATP 1000 tournament, losing against Jannik Sinner. He lost 4-6 in the first set, won the second set 6-4, but lost the third set 3-6. Looking at other games scheduled for today, Alejandro Davidovich Fokina will take on Alex de Minaur. We have doubles events also going down today. But now let's go straight to the WTA. What is happening over there?
All right, Belinda Bencic is out. She lost to Ludmila Samsonova 4-6, 4-6. And Nira Bakina defeated Daria Kasatkina 7-5, 7-5, 7-6. Like the progression is really nice. It shows that it was a tough battle. But today we have Igor Swiatek taking on Jessica Pegula and Elena Rybakina will be up against Ludmila Samsonova as well.
Okay, well, we have the Cincinnati qualification WTA 1000. We also have the qualification for the ATP also going down today. So now let's go back to live updates coming from the Emirates Stadium this afternoon. It is Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. It is 2-0 in favor of the Gunners. 44 minutes of action, right? Okay, let's also quickly take you through all the games scheduled for today. From England to Spain and to the French Ligue 1.
All right, 3 o'clock today we'll see the first match between Bournemouth and West Ham United, while Luton, a team that got promoted last season, will be up against Brighton and Hove Albion. Everton, which almost got relegated, will be up against Fulham last season. And Sheffield will be taking on Crystal Palace by 3 o'clock. I saw a Crystal Palace player in my team, and I was wondering why I left him there in the front line. I don't understand why. But Newcastle will be up against Aston Villa later on today. That's going to be by 5:30 in the evening. Is this place hot?
Okay, what?
Is this place hot?
We need to go on a music break. But before we go to music break, let's look at what is happening in the Spanish La Liga. 3 games are going down today. Starting 4 o'clock, Real Sociedad against Girona. as Las Palmas will take on Mallorca, and Athletic Bilbao batters Real Madrid. Well, for Las Palmas game against Mallorca will be by 6:30, and by 8:30 it will be Athletic Bilbao taking on Real Madrid. Remember, we've got 2 games going down in the French League on today, starting 4 o'clock.
Okay, that's a game between Marseille and Reims, while Lorient will take on PSG. That game between Reims is like 4 o'clock, and 8 o'clock PSG will take it on Lorient.
Okay, but remember, games were also decided yesterday in the English Premier League and La Liga. 10-man Burnley, remember, lost 0-3 against Manchester City, as 10-man Sevilla in the Spanish La Liga lost 1-2 against Valencia. But remember, Rayo Vallecano defeated Almeria 2-0. Now, guys, let's go on a music break. Enjoy more music. Let's talk.
Piano, it's a big vibe, but the girls them know. Steadily, heavily. I'm a piano, it's a big vibe, but the girls them know. They see me coming, they shout hallelujah. Every day it feels like a new year. Overseas they won't chop me like suya. I know big dog, but it's true, yeah. Tire so greasy, you they dance like Chris Breezy, easy. On my wrist, they code, they freeze you. Them know they call me Mr. Money for no reason. I see they go, I'm a piano. We go show, we go let them know. Now we they run the town and any show bigger than any woe, stronger than any woe. Bad man flows, put them on their toes, on the low, they got them know. My baby short, that's out to Jamo, Carol, to pass me the facts. Piano, it's a big vibe, but the girls them know. Steadily, heavily. I'm a piano, it's a big vibe, but the girls them know.
Yeah, what you call? Back to the tank to all the shady one. Turn me up, we are carry on. Shake your caravan, body don't call it on. What the fuck? Dead on the floor. I can never fall, I like it to 44. I'm trading all of my soul now for my peace. I'm glad I made it, had a belly, I'm the beast. From the ground up, to the end up, to the fandom. No need to random, but we then shine down, and then it never down. I'm telling y'all, better get the memorandum. One thing I know, I'm a piano, all of my piano. No, Messi I know, Italiano, Lucky Luciano, killing the tips all I know.
Piano.
I'll be on the phone, calling you tonight. I wanna make you feel me, make we know the fight. I don't wanna sleep alone, wanna hold you tight, but I fool my eyes, but I'll be alright. Forever, on my laptop, on my ghetto, on my sheet on. Say them go feel it, them go run it down, them go hold it.
You still be riding for me. Back when I had no rubber, you still be spending feelings. Back when I had no boss, you still be standing me. Back when I had nobody, I had you. If you like, show me what you really feel inside. Let me kiss you on your lips. If you like,
Back when I'm thinking for now you they bring me back. Back when I don't get liver, now you they boost my morale. Back when I never go again, but now you go on my visa. Back when the thing no swore, now you they give me joy.
If you like, show me what you really feel inside. Let me kiss you on your lips. If you like, we can both decide. Baby, let me kiss you on your lips. Choke on me, I want choke on me. Choke on me, I want choke on me.
Baby, follow my command, be like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your
DJ
body. Follow my command, be like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Cause this your milky for fronting now for me. Hold on for me, I no go do me corny. And if you're milky na fighty, I saw me to look. Gelato honey, oh baby, sumoyo. Baby, gonna, waka waka when you enter my licha. Baby, gonna, will you give me sugar, wala, wala. Macho Mona Lisa, 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 Macho Mona Lisa. Girl, I'll be foolish if I don't let you indulge me. Your lips like poison. I'll take my chance with you. If I did, you're in denial. I'll show you I'm loyal. You want that bomb way down like tsunami or would you hold me down in the gonna, waka waka when you enter my licha. Baby, gonna, do you give me sugar, wala, wala. Macho Mona Lisa, She say you be my man, and then I'll be your woman. I'm very willing, I'm ready to be your dad. You take me places I've never been before. This love is crazy, sure you want testing me that. So I swear, anything you want I go do. Say your love turn me to more. Tell me what them haters gon' do. No idea, they don't get password to the Wi-Fi. They just want to know our lifestyle. For your love I know they control. See, I keep loving you every day. I'ma be high, but not today. You know it anyway. It's me and you against the world anyway. Even inside the rain, we'll go out the rain. Cause it's nice to see the rainbow. Anytime the rain goes, showed you to my day ones and they all like you. So I swear, anything you want I go do. Say your love to me tomorrow. Tell me what them haters gon' do. Hi everyone. No idea, they don't get password to the Wi-Fi. They just want to know our lifestyle. For your love I know they control.
Kese what's in your party now? Don't you want someone you let go after. All eyes on me when I enter the party. All eyes on me when I enter the party.
It's Saturday Sports Safari.
All eyes on me. Well, all eyes on the Premier League, all eyes on the La Liga. And guess what? One man has posted his farewell message to a Premier League side, Tottenham Hotspur. We're talking about Harry Kane. Well, this man has been in the news for the past few days. And, well, he traveled down to Germany yesterday for the medicals. And, well, Harry Kane released this farewell message to Tottenham supporters earlier today. So maybe we can say the whole back and forth of Harry Kane to German Bundesliga side Bayern can now go to bed. Here is Harry Kane.
Hi everyone. I wanted to be the first to tell you Tottenham fans that I'll be leaving the club today. Obviously a lot of emotions going through me right now, and sad to be leaving a club I've spent nearly 20 years of my life at. From an 11-year-old boy to a 30-year-old man now. There's been so many great moments and special memories that I'll cherish forever. So this is a thank you to all my teammates over the years, all my coaches, all the managers, every single staff member to do with the club, you know, from the kit man to the chefs, everyone involved. Obviously I've built special relationships with a lot of people. And most importantly, a thank you to you, the Tottenham fans. From the moment I've been playing, I've been one of your own, and I've given everything that I possibly could to make you proud and give you as many special moments and memories to hopefully last forever. So I felt like this was the time to leave. I didn't want to go into the season with a lot of unresolved future talk. You know, I think it's important for the new manager and the players to concentrate on trying to get Tottenham back to around the top of the table and fighting for trophies. So I wish Ange and all the boys all the very best of luck. Honestly, you know, I'll be watching from a fan point of view now and really hope the team can be successful. Yeah, this is a message though to all you fans around the world, every single Tottenham fan that supported me and been with me throughout my journey. Me and my family will cherish it forever. We'll never forget all the moments we've had together. So thank you. I'll be watching this season. Good luck to Tottenham, good luck to the whole club. So yeah, it's not a goodbye because you never know how things pan out in the future, but it's a thank you and I'll see you soon.
Okay, so guys, you heard the man behind Tottenham's goals last season, and he has been scoring a lot of goals. So what will happen to Tottenham Hotspur right now? Have they been preparing? Because, I mean, for Postecoglou, well, he also made it clear that it's like this man will surely leave. But where things are, if you were to be a Tottenham fan, what will be your thoughts? Well, Kolajo Alfred is here with us this afternoon. Kolajo, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon, Dako. Good afternoon, everyone listening and viewing us all over the world. It's great to be back on the show this afternoon. How are you doing as well?
Yeah, well, we're good. Enjoying the Premier League since last night. Haaland starting from where he stopped last season. And for Arsenal, Xhaka also continue from where he stopped last season. Nketiah, who said that he will want to, keep that position even if Gabriel Jesus is injured. So we are enjoying the game of European football. You are also enjoying both with MLS, right?
Yes, definitely. Lionel Messi, the man of the moment. It was at it again, last night, scoring a goal and dragging his team to the semi-finals of the Continental Cup, winning 4-0 against the Charlotte. So it was a good game, and it's been good to have the Premier League back as well. Erling Haaland, I wouldn't say continue from where he stopped because it's not like he ever stopped scoring. So it's been great to have the league back. Something to look forward to for the weekends again, and I'm just enjoying it at the moment.
I don't know how many monitoring screens you're using there to monitor games.
I have about 3 screens in front of me right now.
Correct.
So there's the TV, there's the PC, there's my phone, there's another phone. Just trying to keep up with everything.
I got you, man. So now let's start with Harry Kane, who dropped his farewell message today to Tottenham fans.
Honestly, it's been amazing to see that he actually made the move. Because honestly, I would say I was skeptical about him leaving. I didn't think he would have the push. I didn't think he would have the drive to say he wanted to leave Tottenham Hotspur. I thought he would say, "Oh, I'll stay back in the Premier League and break Alan Shearer's scoring record." But it's really good that he left. For something for a contender. Deciding not to settle this year, and I can't wait to see him first play in the DFB final. I think he's going straight for the trophies. He's not trying to rest. He wants to get that first medal on his neck. It's like somebody that has been starving for a long time, and they brought food. They are telling him that wait before you eat this food. Let it be cold.
At the age of 30.
I've been starving. Don't worry, my mouth will cool the heat from this food. So he's basically been looking forward to this. I hope he wins his first trophy this weekend.
That's today. He's playing against. Bayern is playing against RB Leipzig.
Yeah. I hope he wins his first trophy this weekend, and then he goes on to score many goals for Bayern Munich. They go on to contend, and I'm honestly wishing him all the best in Germany.
Okay, well, that is for Harry Kane. But now let's talk about Kylian Mbappe. Well, remember during the week he said that he will not be leaving this season, or maybe the first half of the season. Everything now looks like maybe unclear for him. He never knew how the situation could turn for him. And if Tottenham could later allow Harry Kane leave, Mbappe has not been in the team list. The likes of Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, Marco Verratti being left out of Paris Saint-Germain squad for today in the season opening game against Lorient. And if this is happening, maybe they can have a table round discussion and say, yes, let them go. And if it is about movement, maybe Real Madrid can say now they have a man who has been frustrated by his former side to now deliver for them.
It's never been a question of leaving for those players. It's been a question of having someone who wants to take them in right now. Neymar has been on the table since the beginning of preseason. I hear he's negotiating with Chelsea, with Barcelona for a return. There's Kylian Mbappe who doesn't want to sign a contract extension and becomes a free agent in the next 6 months. So you just have all these players who are always trying to play smart.
If their cake can have it.
And it's very funny. It's very funny that, and that's why I would always, as much as I want to side players, I would always side the clubs as well, because when these players no longer have use for you, when they try to play smart, and that's what I think Kylian Mbappe is trying to do to PSG right now. You negotiated the new deal. The new deal is almost over. You're supposed to sign a new contract so that even if you're going to be sold, you'll be sold for good money.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to sign a new deal, and PSG even now think that he has negotiated a deal with Real Madrid to come to them for free next summer. So it's just a very dicey situation over there, in Paris. And I just hope Luis Enrique has his belts tightened, has his horses together, because it's not going to be easy. It's really not going to be easy, especially when you start the season and then it's not looking so good. You start losing matches. The fans are putting pressure on you, to bring back the star players into the team. The board is putting pressure on you, but I just like that the board, with Nasser Khelaifi at the helm of it, they are in agreement with the decision of the coach to not play or want these players. And honestly, I hope a move can materialize and all parties can be happy at the end of the day. But Kylian Mbappe trying to eat his cake and have it is not professional from my end, I think.
Not professional. But now, let's look at how that is connected to Neymar. Maybe Neymar feels that, okay, Lionel Messi has left, Sergio Ramos not under contract with PSG, Mbappe is in a dicey situation, the reason he wants to leave. But if you were to be a chairman of a club, who would you rather pick to help the situation of your team? A Neymar, an Mbappe, or Marco Verratti?
These players are basically out of sorts. Marco Verratti has a deal agreed with Al Hilal already, for the season, but they've just not met PSG's valuation of him over 50 million euros. Neymar basically is not someone that Luis Enrique will want around the team, as we know. We all know that Luis Enrique is someone that likes to have control of his team. He doesn't like, too much egos. He's not a coach that likes egos around his team. So he's not someone that would want players like Mbappe or Neymar around. So I think they're building a very strong youthful squad right now. You've got Lee Kangin in, you've got Igor Ekitike. They've just signed Goncalo Ramos from Benfica for over 80 million euros. So he's building something from the base, something that is different from what PSG are used to. It's not just signing big names for the sake of it. They are signing players that fit, players that are young, players that are hungry, people that actually want to play for the club. So it's good to see that that's what they are doing now. So they have to find a solution for these players that no longer want to be at the club, or players that they have no use for. So I mean, having a Kylian Mbappe in your team would always help. These are level raisers, these are world-class players. But if they are not going to adhere to the instructions of the coach, then what is the point at the end of the day? So having them in the squad would hurt the morale of the entire team. So why not just have them away from the squad and have the morale of your squad up and build something better? So it's a very dicey situation, but I know Luis Enrique and the board, they have control of it.
So let's take a quick detour out of France to London at the Emirates Stadium. Halftime started.
The second
half has started with Arsenal still leading Nottingham Forest 2-0. Kolaji Alfred Alpha, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Favor with the flavor. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderfully well.
Okay, so now let's look at you look at the first 45 minutes of Arsenal's game against Nottingham Forest. Do you think there's going to be a change or a turn of table in this game from Nottingham Forest?
I mean, they can't seem to get out of their own half. They can't seem to get out. So it's been funny watching the game all half long. They just can't seem to get out. Since they had the opportunity that was spurned, that was wasted by Brennan Johnson, which was a very, very amazing, very great opportunity for them to go up. Arsenal have just dominated the game. Once Nottingham Forest gets the ball, Arsenal wins it back in less than 10 seconds. It's been total domination from Arsenal, this whole game. So I just hope, the coach has something. Steve Cooper has something up his sleeve for the second half, because it's looking like it's going to be a dropping. I mean, I'm talking 6-0, 5-0 type of dropping. So I honestly don't see a way back for them, but could their performances be better? I think so. I think they need to lighten up in midfield and focus on counter-attacking. And they need to decide to not just completely sit back. Sitting back against opposition like Manchester City, Arsenal, recently, it's basically you calling for doom, because they would always find channels. It will be wave of attack after attack after attack, and your team will be tired. It's like a tsunami. It won't stop. So you're just putting yourself under enormous pressure by deciding not to play. So, and you can see again, it has started again in the second half. So I hope he brings in maybe an Antonio Elanga to push the pace of the game, or maybe Dennis, to push the pace of the game. Just someone pacey up front, Lingard, to just stretch Arsenal out a bit more. Arsenal are playing with a very funny setup right now. They've got 3 centre backs on the pitch in Ben White, William Saliba and Jurgen Timber. So they're basically playing Thomas Partey at right back, and no one has exploited that yet. So if they are going to have anything in this game, they would need it will have to come from exploiting the current setup that Arsenal are playing in right now, and that means bringing in a pacey winger, someone to stretch the width of the pitch, someone to stretch the width of the team. And I hope Steve Cooper does that before the 50-minute or 60-minute mark.
Come on, and with what we are seeing here, Timber will be taking off this game because, he's injured. I saw that in the first 45 minutes, but now for him to just control the ball, I think that was a muzzle. I don't know. I mean, if you look at him, he was meant to and he just had to hold that leg. Maybe problem starting ahead of a new. In a new league season for new signing Timber. But we'll wait to see what happens at the end of the day. But now let's move on this afternoon and look at other matches, and let's get your predictions. I don't know how did you run your fantasy, Kolajo? Who are the players in your squad?
I just want to say I give glory to Almighty for how far he has brought me, because it is really not of him that willeth, and it's not of him that runneth, but it's only Pep and the other coaches that shows mercy. Because how can I decide to start Kevin De Bruyne and captaining? I'm giving my captain's armband, thinking, they are playing a weaker side in Burnley, which they eventually went on to decimate. And I saw he started the game very well, only for my captain, who is also the captain of his club now, to remove the armband around the 20-minute mark and go off the pitch. So it is not of him that will it. It is not by knowing how to play it. It just beg for grace. Just beg for grace. It's not by common sense. It's not by knowing football. Just beg for grace that, as I'm picking this team, let everything work in my favor. Because as I see some people are using voodoo for this fantasy. Because tell me why somebody will captain Rodri. Tell me why somebody will captain Rodri. How do you know he was going to score an assist yesterday? Defensive midfielder.
Who did that?
How do you give God?
You can see that this thing. No, check it. Some people even triple captain Rodri. Some people triple captain. So you can just see that it's not of your whether you know how to watch football or not. Just as you're picking your team, just be begging God. If it's the Bible, you know how to read. If it's the Quran, if it's anything, just be begging God. So this year, I'm going to take my FPL and leave it in the hands of God. So nobody should ask me for my score. Nobody should ask me for anything.
But wait, let's ask
if you
the
want
score.
my score, go and check it. If you want my score, Favor, you have the group link. You have the league link.
What is your name?
Go to the league, go and search. You will see it. Don't worry. By the time you scroll down, you will find me. You will see my score and you will find me. I was forming. I'm different. I did not put Erling Haaland in my team.
Yay!
Only for this man to score
2 goals.
Only for this man to score just over 100 seconds into the season, and I'm putting my head in shame, thinking, what have I done with myself? So it's not of your, I know how to watch football. No, just play your team and leave it to God. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Okay, now we just felt we felt your lamentation, the lamentation of Kolajo Alfred on the Premier League fantasy. Well, okay, now let's just really get the predictions right now, so we can allow you to enjoy the game. For Bournemouth, West Ham United, more players are now coming into West Ham. Maybe they are following that footstep of Nottingham Forest of last season. Maybe now they are splashing the money of made from Declan Rice on players. Maybe your former captain, I'm talking about Harry Maguire, moving to West Ham because it will be paid off. But what do you expect in the game between West Ham and Bournemouth?
I think it's going to be a tightly contested affair, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go 3-2 in favor of Bournemouth because they just seem to have the better coach and the better players and the better setup right now. So I don't think West Ham have quite got their season on lock here. They don't have the players they want. They are still struggling to seal out transfers. So I'm going to go 2-1 or 3-2 in favor of Bournemouth.
Well, the game between Brighton and Luton doesn't look like one that Brighton should fear, actually. If you want to leave your prediction, let's see, Brighton and Luton.
I'm going to go 4-0 Brighton. 4-0 in favor of Brighton, yeah.
4-0.
4-0.
So was there any player in your fantasy from Brighton?
You know I always have Brighton. Kairu Mitoma, constant. Kevin Estupinian, constant. But again, it is not of my will. It is not by. I know how to. You can put them now, and and it's the keeper that will decide to score a trick. It is not my. It is not by my will. So please, I have them in my team, but I will just be praying that they should score, or they should assist, or they should keep clean sheet. That's
Okay. All right.
Let's leave fantasy talks, please.
We discuss fantasy on Monday. Well, let's go straight to Everton Fulham.
I mean, that game is going to be tightly contested. Sean Dyche is not going to. We always know the setup to expect from Sean Dyche. And, I think the game is going to end 1-1 or 2-1 in favor of Fulham.
Okay, Crystal Palace, Sheffield United.
Crystal Palace 2-0.
2-0.
Can Newcastle bring back the magic against Aston Villa from last season?
Newcastle Aston Villa, I think that match is going to be a very tightly contested one. There are going to be goals in that game, so I'm going to go 2-2 draw between both teams. 2-2 draw. 2-2
draw. Okay, well, I think I have just a player from Newcastle United. Most especially look at what happened last season. But for Maxime going to Saudi Arabia, we have to look at maybe they may feel is missing him rather. But remember, it's going to be Tottenham versus Brentford tomorrow. Chelsea taking out Liverpool. Let's start with Tottenham. No Harry Kane. Brentford is your team. Will there be sharing of bread against Tottenham tomorrow?
I mean, the team has lost David Raya. The team has lost Ivan Toney till at least January.
Suspension.
So it's a different dynamic to the Brentford team that we are used to, but I still think they'll put up a fight. But Tottenham will just edge it slightly. I'm going to go 2-1 in favor of Spurs.
2-1 in favor of Spurs.
Okay, new team Chelsea against experienced side Liverpool. Let's see who will pull this off.
I think I'm going for 3-1 Liverpool victory.
So Michael Jackson. Sorry, I said Michael Jackson. Sorry, Jackson will not be scored. It's okay. Jackson will just score one goal and dance.
Jackson might not even get to dance tomorrow. That's the funny thing. He might not get to dance at all. So I'm gonna. I don't think that Chelsea team quite have their goods together yet. I don't think Mauricio Pochettino has really imputed his philosophy into the team yet. They played good in preseason, but I mean, come on, this is a different ballgame.
What if there is a shocker? What if there is something we're not expecting?
I'm not ruling out a shocker because at the moment, Liverpool don't have someone at the defensive midfield position, so it's going to be very open in that regard. And Trent Alexander-Arnold is also going to want to venture forward a lot. So I'm not ruling out a shocker, but realistically, I'm going 2-1, 3-1 Liverpool victory.
Okay, and Monday Night Football is a clash a lot of people will want to see, most especially that big battle going down on Monday night. Okay, let's wait and see. What?
It's
not a big battle, Joe. It's not a big battle, Jare.
There's no big battle.
I don't get.
2-0, 3-0 Manchester United win, at least.
That is even a struggle.
At least.
That's even a struggle. Manchester United can still give us more goals.
That's not a struggle.
Favor, do you have Manchester United players in your team?
Yeah, I think I do.
Oh, I see the reason.
I think I do.
I see the reason she's saying this. But Scholar Jaffred.
No wonder you say it's a struggle.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's not going to be a struggle for Manchester United. I'm expecting more than 2 goals.
In the Premier League, there is no easy games. Every team has great funding. Every team has support. So there are no games that you go, oh, this one is easy. You can only say, okay, maybe them Luton and Sheffield have just come back into the league, and they are not quite used to the intensity yet. But you're playing a grounded team in Wolves, which Manchester United always struggles. But I just think it's a different dynamic right now, and I think he's going to be comfortable for Manchester United.
Okay.
If they don't shoot themselves in the foot. If they don't shoot themselves in the
Don't worry.
With your nana.
We will talk about the bullets. We will talk about the bullets next week Saturday because your game is on Monday night. It has been recorded. We wish you. Kola Jaffred, you need to take water and go and enjoy the game.
No, I don't. I'm trying to clear my.
Yes. Kola Jaffred, thank you for joining us on the show. We wish you all the best.
It's always great. It's always great to hear. Thank you for having me.
Okay, guys, Kola Jaffred, all the way from the United States of America, getting us his analysis and his take on some of the games and burning, issues in sports. Now, let's go straight to our Facebook page. Duke Burial, Deji.
Good afternoon, Oladapo and Favor. The boring weekends are over. Wishing the teams in the leagues the best of luck in the race. Duke declares that he is supporting Chelsea and everything that plays against Manchester United. Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, and Tottenham. But your first choice is Chelsea. What's your beef with Manchester United?
Okay. There's also a message here. Mohamed Salahuddin Alagiri saying, well done there. God bless Nigeria. Gunners forever young from Oyo Empire, Nigeria. Thank you very much for your message. I know Gunners fans will start coming out now because you people are leading. There's no problem. But hey, guys, let us move on. Let's go back to the music box this afternoon, and when we return, we'll look at more updates.
Another banger.
I love DJ Alex.
The moment I see you now up there, lady, oh, my lady, oh, whoa. This your body go cause your power, yeah. Baby, oh, my lady, oh. Because the way that you shake it, my baby, you must come. Oh, yeah, make you shake it, your baba. Oh, yeah, rock bottom, make you no go give me your bala. I should go make you give me balance size, scatter your back. Oh, yeah, I must to be all over. Oh, yeah, rikbata, you to the shaka. Man, but you love to go, yeah. My baby from Colorado. Yellow CC, my odora. Body they up your temper. Amaka body sweet pass or teba. Okay, mute kaki one cause yapa. Shana wale oh. I'ma get you want me to ever. She don't see me for telling. She start to call me baby. The fire day your body oh. Take a easy shorty oh. Make her choke your socket. Money full my pocket. Shoddy, oh. My body, oh, yeah. The moment I see you now, up left out. Lady, oh, my lady, oh. Whoa. This your body go cause your power, yeah. Baby, oh, my lady, oh. Because the way that you shake it, my baby, you must come. Oh, yeah, make you shake it to your baba. Oh, yeah, rock bottom, make you no go give me your bala. I should go make you give me balance size, scatter your back. Oh yeah, I must to be all over. Oh yeah, rikbata, you to the shaka. Man, but you love to go. My baby for color. Yellow CC, my odora. Body they up to your temper. Ayo, tell me this ghetto. Make me to push it. Baby, make a top of your mama, my medulla reset. After this one, I go repent. If it's too much, I go fly pencil. Ragbata, this girl, you want kill your blood. Oh. Because the way that you shake it up, my baby, you must come. Oh, yeah, make you shake it up. Oh, yeah, rock bottom, make you no go give me your blood.
Je m'appelle pour la photo qui se trouve, tu vas voir le great.
JP's production.
DJ Natil.
radio station, baby.
Open for that, open for that, I celebrate with you, my brother, man. One time. I know not only you feel understand. Yeah, this life, brother, live right. That's you. Fight yeah.
93.9 FM. Keep it locked.
Yourself, brother. Never envy all these evil doers. This life, brother, live right. This life,
DJ Alex.
I know they move that way. Don't make me
me move that way. Me, I know one sleep for highway. Before you cross, got to look at your sideways. Me, I know come look us for child's play. So I say, them define me. For the long time, I've been silent. I don't run out, I've been studying. But they think say I'm in hiding, cause they don't know how to find me. I be on no Zumba, by the way. 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 Coming to you.
Sure don't know. 1 million for my head, oh. You better follow, no. Since 2019, when I damn low, I've been on the road if you don't know, and I don't get time for your combo. Cause the money and the vibe, you know easy for Lagos. Do me a favor, pay me on time. If I owe you a favor, make you know back if you see me online. When you want me, but you can't share me. I'm in San Francisco, Johnny. Oh yeah, send me my money. Oh yeah, why am I rapper? Oh, Lord, pay me wallet. Oh, Lord, pay me wallet. And in case the money enter, I could do enter. For Zumba, by the way.
I love DJ Oasis.
I be on no Zumba, by the way. I be on no Zumba, by the way. I be on no Zumba, by the way. No be say they don't get money, shake pay, but you no joke. As we assemble, assemble. This one I get bedo.
Shocker, the shibby.
Mandema, I'm all logo, Mandema, I'm all better, Mandema. You can call me small doctor.
Any paper and not be up. You like Charlie. I want go on, I want go on. Girl, you're mine, baby, call me wine. I'm in cha, make her call me wine. No be say they don't get money, but you no joke. I'm over 30 days ago. You like that,
shake time, for my mara. Oniki wa she shuffle, I like for my mara. I'm sure you know the show, I'm sure you know the mara.
I love DJ Oasis.
Love your neighbor as yourself. My neighbor with your money, we go love. Hey, mommy, love your neighbor as yourself. Let's open. My neighbor with your money, wanna go love. Wahala, we go straight. Oh, money, can see except on me, what love. General, oh, mobile, ambassadors. Oh, is nothing. Let my move. Mandema, I'm all loco, Mandema. I'm all better, Mandema. You can call me small doctor. I
feel like I'm flying over the moon. Baby, I feel like I'm flying over the moon. The way you dance all over me, the way you dance all over me, they make me go away. They make me go away. The way you dance all over me, the way you dance all over me, they make me go away. They make me go away. I feel like I'm flying over the moon. Baby, I feel like I'm flying.
the other day. You like it anytime when you swing up the waist. And we can't deny the facts that we think about you every night always. In our class, your own, with the lecturer, so me have to give you all this. Case we got to see, now you know this is done by some like me nuts, some like me hot, some like me when we light it up. When club, now the fancy club, she wanna make me fly over the moon like astronauts. Do you know what you're doing to me? The way you have to roll and wine for me, everything nice and everything crazy. You already know it's a bad man thing. Shorty looking fly. Nigga told you, said she's a 10, I said she's the coco. I like the way she whine, I make her body roll. Body so sexy, I lose control. Baby, I can't stop staring at you when you drop. Bringing it back to the top. I wanna get off at your bus stop, top notch. Body so hot that I must touch. Baby, I'm liking that hot stuff. Girl, you know I like the way you dance over me, the way you dance over me. They make me go away.
Favor. We are working. If people are listening to your voice now, they'll be like, "Oh yes." Oh, so Tiamius. So Tiamius said he gave him milk.
You don't know the kind of milk. The
Okay,
milk is
so
always
yes, so
nutritious.
now let's look at the transfer window. Let's look at
You
the
see
transfer
that?
window.
He's coming back for more.
So you are sharing me. Okay. Okay, so we're getting updates this afternoon. Alex. Okay, sorry. Okay, Oxlade Chamberlain. See, tell me you get out of the studio. You need to give him milk now. Is Priscilla also giving you milk?
No, Priscilla cannot give him milk. Why would Priscilla give
Oh,
him milk?
don't collect milk from her.
I thought this is sports safari.
Yeah?
What are we talking about?
Milk. Favor has milk. Sorry, Abby. Favor has milk.
I gave like. And he keeps coming back for more. So what?
Now he has come back for another one. You cannot just eat that bread alone without milk. Her body. Okay, sorry. She's sharing.
Is this night nurse?
Night nurse. No, it's not night nurse. I mean milk. So we now want to know how. I don't even understand.
The milk is nutritious for him to keep coming back. You know that.
Okay, actually now let's make it clear. So he told me on Thursday, was it Thursday or Wednesday, that he collected milk from Favor. Favor for me milk.
Your mammary glands must be
where did you?
I don't understand the milk. So later he now told me that it's the milk that I use the milk to drink gari.
Uda, you can get it. You know cows have milk. Why you already taking it to another level like this?
I don't know. Maybe you're already running a dairy farm.
Check my bag. It is their surplus.
Even Cares drank.
Cash money, get money, I've been flipping that, me swag, they been ripping that. But I'm Tony Montana, yeah, I'm rich with that. Drug, better come at you, come and pay me that.
If you're feeling good tonight, will you signify and identify? Singing for you tonight. If you're feeling love tonight, will you signify and identify? Singing for you tonight. When I day on speed, more kilometer. I don't play a show at your. When I day on
Okay, so Oxlade-Chamberlain is set to sign for Besiktas. That is a Turkish side, and he's having medicals today after spending time in Istanbul, getting to know the club and the city. But I don't know if Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is in a rush, but there's some times that you have to just know the club you're going to, right?
Yeah.
But now let's quickly check updates, live games going down in the next less than 15 minutes in England.
All right,
we have team lists.
We've got an update from Sheffield United to face Crystal Palace. This is the starting 11. Foderingham will be there. Baldock, Lowe, Basham, Traore, Egan, Ahmed Zojic, Norwood, Robinson, Osborne, and Usula. Yeah! And then we have the substitute Davis, Trusty, Souza, Silmane, Lauriti, Marsh, Brooks, Seriki, and Axford for the Sheffield United starting 11, and the substitute. Crystal Palace, we have Johnstone, Ward, Michel, Gahi, Lama, Hayu, Eze, Schwab, Anderson, Edward, right? Drokure will be there starting 11, but Matthew, Stumpkins, Mateta, Klein, Richards, Amanda, Gordon, right? Skip for Crystal Palace substitute.
Favor. I love you, my friend. So there's this message coming from Sandra Abel. Says, well done, guys. The U.S. Nigeria guy did a great job, a great analysis in breaking down all that season. In breaking down all that season has kicked off. Much fun violence has started up blues. Okay, thank you. Imafoto Peter saying, good afternoon, great presenters, happy weekend, keep up the good work. Alex Latin what says, good afternoon, well done to you too. Now let's go straight and check Luton Town's game against Brighton and over Albion. Well, for the team to play Brighton from Luton. Looking at the starting 11, Kaminski, Ingo, Lockyer, Addison, Gills, Bell, Chung, Nakamba, Mpanzu, Kabore, Morris, and Adebayo. Looking at the bench of Luton, we have a share of Bene, Betty, Woodrow, Brown, Makate, Campbell, Francis Clark, and Dottie. Looking at Brighton and over Albion starting 11. We have Brighton and over Albion starting 11 to play Luton. We've got Steele, we've got Van Heck, Donk, Estepina, Gross, Milnan, Dahun, De Pedro, Welbeck, Mitoma, and Marsh. Looking at the bench of Brighton and over Albion. We have Vabrogan, Julio, Enciso, Grimo, Alzate, Adingra, Ferguson, Veltman, and Note. Wow. What a goal! Coming from Nottingham Forest.
That Ramsdale will still concede today. That is it. When your mind tells you... When your mind tells you do not put Ramsdale as your keeper on fantasy, just go with it. Fine, they will win this game, but Ramsdale will definitely concede. It's just like the Ederson that we saw towards the end of the season. Ramsdale is just like that.
I'm just looking at that.
Taiwo Rooney is
the
fast.
Rush from behind.
Like from Taiwo.
From behind, he started from the box of Nottingham Forest and went up to meet the ball.
Like his energy is...
I don't know. I mean, it looks bigger than last season. I tell you what, it looks bigger. So it is 2-1. Arsenal 2. Nottingham Forest 1.
Well, 82 minutes of play. Let's see what happens towards the end.
Arsenal fans, where are you? Ebodi?
That's coming out. Solutions 939 FM is the dial on Facebook. Start ranting. Really.
So, now remember, Kola Alfred was talking about Partey being on the wing back, and nobody has been able to utilize that wing, from Nottingham Forest. And I think Nottingham Forest has decided to come back alive from, looking at the second half of this game and looking at the wing, the opportunity they are using. Now, looking at how Arsenal is sleeping. And yes, this game is being played at home. This is what we love seeing in the Premier League. Never say never.
I thought they were chasing after Manchester City.
Chasing after Man City.
Come on.
Now let's look at the game between Fulham and Everton. The starting 11 for Fulham.
Leno, Tate Robinson, Diop, Riem, Reed, Tierney, Lucic, Wilson, William, and Jimenez will be the starting 11 for Everton. Well, for the bench, for Fulham, beg your pardon. For the bench, we have Rodek, Basti, Mitrovic. What? Thank God I didn't put him. The Cadavo, Reed, Piera, Babu, Vinicius. We have the Belay Diaz and Stanfield for Fulham. So bench there against Everton. Let's look at the starting 11 for Everton this afternoon. We have Pickford, Patterson, Young, Kane, Chawoski, Onana, Drokure, Iwobi, Gade, and Mope. While the bench we have Virginia, Danjuma, Michaelenko, Gomez, Godfrey.
That is a Brightweight, Cannon, Domin, and
Onyango. Onyango!
No, not Onyango. Onyango.
Onyango.
All these videos, we'll mark it, we'll pin it, and we'll forward those things to you. So that when you become a doctor.
How is that possible?
I know, but guys, it's gonna break.
That's a godsend. With all the money I've spent on cabs this year, that's a godsend. With all the money I've spent on cabs this year, if there's one thing 5G has done right, I would say it's made it easier for me to do me.
Change the game with MTN 5G. It offers hyper-fast internet speed, seamless buffering, and applications that can only be possible via its quality data capabilities. Available on broadband and mobile. MTN, Nigeria's #1 5G network. What are we doing today?
Headphones on. Headphones on. Microphone in position. Microphone in position. Oh. Decks on. What's what you doing with that thing? Decks on. Tapes on. Tapes on. Volume on. Volume on.
The best music. The best music. The best music.
939 Solutions FM.
Getting tight at the Emirates Stadium right now. Let's see. It's 7 minutes of play. Let's see if Nottingham can actually equalize. They already have a goal at hand, and Arsenal trying to score one more.
Okay, well, that is the updates coming from the English Premier League. And for those of you putting your money on Arsenal, I will just hope that you will not start crying.
I said it.
Oh, were you the one that posted Longman's video?
No, I
didn't. That should be Tosin. That the season has just started, and now that petrol is expensive, anybody that buys tickets and you are now making jest of the person, you know how much petrol is. Or you came to my house to come and watch ball, and my team lost, and you are still making jest of me. Okay, so remember the La Liga games going down today. Real Sociedad will be up against Girona, and Las Palmas against Mallorca. Athletic Bilbao against Real Madrid, and it's going down tonight. But let's look at games scheduled for tomorrow in the French Ligue 1.
All right, the Brest that I am, backing.
Look at the fixtures. Look at the fixtures. Favor.
I said, is it not a club?
12 o'clock tomorrow.
12 o'clock tomorrow. 2 o'clock tomorrow. You have Clermont against Monaco.
No, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
It is 2.
2:30. Favor. Clermont will up against Monaco. Le Havre to take on Montpellier. Now to be against Chelsea. Rennes
calm down.
Man, Strasbourg will up against Lyon. See, just forget it.
Okay.
Otilo.
All right. Okay. You done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
All right, guys. Tomorrow, Celta Vigo will take on Osasuna, Villarreal against Betis, and Getafe take on Barcelona. And Barcelona happens to be my team in the Spanish La Liga.
So what did I
Manchester City in England,
wait.
Bayern Munich, and German Bundesliga. Marseille, my team in the French Ligue 1. All right. So, remember, guys, Kickoff Sports Show will be, is always Mondays through Fridays, 8 o'clock. And Saturday Sports Safari every Saturday, 1 to 3 p.m. But remember, every Monday we have extra time. Colin Jafford will join me. Favor will also join me. All other sports fans join me. Will join me on Monday evening where we review and, win some prizes. Yes. Okay, can this be? That's Ambo now. That's Ambo. Who's that one? Favor, let's go. Favor, you come alone now. All right, guys, catch you guys next week.
Next week.
I told you before, I've waited a lifetime to show you once more. Don't go anywhere. Pukuti Magellan, pull check in the solo. Love your type of friend right there. Always in my head, I said Pukuti Magellan, pull check in.